What's up, people? Welcome to TechHead. And hii mwaka tumewapangia my reviews, and quite a lot of things that are coming up. And one of the things that we also want to do is concentrate on different kinds of people, because we have creators that watch us, we have people in the chat sector that watch us, and we're gonna have special content curated for each and every one of you. But today, I want to go quick and jump right into today's video. Now, one of the things that we use a lot here in the studio, and I know anybody who does such levels of productions uses on a daily basis, is microphones. And microphones are able to give you the kind of quality that you need. And here at TechHead, we've used, and you can tell from this bag, we have used DJI products. So this was the very first DJI. This was the DJI Mic 1. We were so excited when it came out. They were nice mics to use. And we got pretty attached and accustomed to these microphones. We've used them not just on the set here at TechHead, but even for other things we do on the side, even during our events. So we've used that. Then we upgraded. And sure, you can tell even the kind of quality of the packaging that came better. We upgraded to the DJI Mic 2. I can tell you this one, it was because of the aesthetics of the mic. It was not even because of the fact that we moved from 24-bit to 32-bit was also a factor. But this is the DJI Mic 2. It looks better. You can tell. I love the design. We are minimalistic people, so we didn't go for the white version, although there's a white version. You can tell. I'll show you probably later. The transmitter became slightly a bit bigger, better. I mean, you're doing now 24-bit, and it came with a little bit more things in the package. But now, today, and one of the things, I don't know whether watch my podcast, interviews, or tech videos like this, and you can literally notice the mic popping out, because this is a huge boy. Sorry, I know that's going to affect the audio. This is a huge boy. Even if I put it there, you can clearly tell it's big. It's in your face. And instead of probably even concentrating on whatever is being said, you might actually concentrate on how it's being said. So you can clearly tell that there's a lot going on here, because of the space of the transmitter is big. And that's why we were very excited when DJI announced the Mic 3, especially after they did that thing with the Mic Mini. So this is the DJI Mic 3, and you can't wait to use this. It comes with it says a lightweight compact storage. It has 4 transmitters and 8 receivers capability. So it comes with 2 mics, yes, but you can actually have 4 mics. So for people who are thinking about podcast, apart from the podcast mic, you can actually have this, and you pair it with 4 different receivers. So it means that you can have a setup where you just have all that and able to shoot comfortably with just the Mic 3. It has adaptive gain, and then it has the 32-bit. So what we got with this, because the upgrade between this and this, apart from the aesthetics, was the fact that we had 32-bit, but that's after Rode had done their thing, and all that. So let's just jump quickly into this. Personally, this works for me because of the minimalist aesthetic. Again, you want to have a you don't want a mic that is in your face. You want something minimalistic, and that's what the DJI Mic 3 gives us. So let's just see what we have in the box. And off the box, this is just the unboxing experience. We're going to do a review and tell you, because definitely some of the things that are going to happen is the fact that it's smaller means the battery life will be affected, definitely. But we will also try and see other things that are affected. So this is basically what you get. You get some paperwork. I really like these DJI stickers, but I never use them. So we still have from the Gen 1. Probably I will give our sound engineer, who's right around somewhere in this room, I took Chris, sticker ya DJI yake kwa mixer yake. So you can tell the aesthetics. I like this. I really like this. This carrying pouch feels premium. You can tell DJI have been really putting the work into their packaging. This was Mic 1. This was Mic 2. I like this Mic 2, but the Mic 3 also looks very nice. Very, very nice. So you get your windshields, you get your magnets. You can tell, hey, work has gone into this thing. These are the magnets. You get your cables. There's a Type-C cable in here and the 3.5mm jack. Alrighty, that's pretty much it. The carrying case looks nice. It really looks nice. Smells nice too. So here you have the DJI Mic 3, and you can clearly tell we are getting smaller. We are getting smaller. So from Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, and Gen 3 looks smaller. It carries the... I kind of like the aesthetics for the first case. It had rounded corners a bit better. This one has more sharp corners because it carries a lot from what its predecessor had. And you can tell a lot is being borrowed from these two generations. It's just that now, hii case ni ndogo kidogo. Let's do this. And that is about to get subtracted because there's something I can clearly tell that is already missing. Because if you look at this off the box, it looks like it's missing the iPhone. Oh no, sorry. Hey, wazee. Times have changed kwa sababu iPhone siku hizi inatumia type C. I was about to start ranting and saying, because clearly you can tell nime-unbox kila kitu. I was about to say, wametunyima lightning, and then I remembered from the iPhone 15, you actually now have a Type-C port, so they only need one connector. So DJI is assuming that by the time you're using this, you either have an upgrade. So if you have an iPhone 14 kwenda chini, DJI anasema, they are sorry, awayuko rada yako tena, but you can clearly see because they have the positioning for it, but it's not there anymore. And this is the microphone. Oh my God, that looks pretty. It still has this curve vibe, but it's more of a frosted. It looks pretty. I think Ken will give you a close-up, but I can tell just from the microphones, and you guys be the judge of this. Oh Jesus. I'd like to see how this would work if you try and pair this with a mixer. Probably you just have a whole complete sound system, and then you get your audio out of this via the jack, and then you plug it into a mixer. Probably you might actually give some better audio performance. But that's the Mic 3. So those are the three mics. Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. And you can tell this minimalistic aesthetic looks very good. Like, you can even put it somewhere here as a pin, and it does not get in your way, and that's the whole idea, and different other, and we're going to try and review as many microphones as we can, from the Saramonics to the difference, because there's a Saramonic version that actually gives you the ability to do a display of a logo, but today we're just talking about the DJI Mic. And by the way, a very quick shout out to the guys over at Cameras Africa. They plug us with the latest tech, and this is where we got this DJI Mic 3. So you can tell right off the box, I can tell you the aesthetic is minimal. It's nice. It looks very nice. I am falling in love with this aesthetic. It looks good. The DJI logo is embossed in there with white on the frosted glass. Even the charging pins, it has actually more charging pins. It has 6 instead of 4. So, you get better charging. Then you have your transmitter, which is slightly smaller from the previous generation. It has a lock button, so you can lock this. It has your power button, the lock, the Type-C at the back, charging pins. Then it has your out and headphone jack, but you can tell looks better, less wordings. One of the things you also want to try is whether you can pair the DJI Mic 2 with the DJI Mic 3 receiver. Remember, it gives you ability for 4 receivers, so we'll try that and see how that does. But leo hatuna mambo mingi, tunataka tuonyeshe tu our brand new toy. Wow, this brand new toy looks beautiful. So this is a brand new toy, the DJI Mic 3. It tells you the DJI Mic 3 on the case. It looks minimalistic. It looks pretty. And the fact that it can still do 32-bit on this form factor is amazing. What I know off the box, the battery life will be affected, but we're going to test that on a day-to-day basis and see, because I mean, unless you're shooting a 10-hour podcast, who does that? Or 10 podcasts are 1 hour back to back, then that would be the problem. I'll give you the ratings, how much battery life you get in the case, and how much battery life you actually get on the unit. That's gonna come up in our next video, but from today we are good as done. That's the DJI Mic 3, better looking, smaller. I love the case, and you can clearly tell there is something better going on here. You be the judge of it. You've seen them for yourselves. If you were to be asked, which generation mic would you like to go for? What works for you? Tell us on the comment section. Tell us what you also, as a creator, or maybe kama mse mwenye ko interested na tech. One of the things I like about this, you can actually pair it with Bluetooth and use it right off your phone and shoot content of it. So even if you're a traveling vlogger, that can also work for you. So tell us what you want to know about the DJI Mic 3. We are sure going to prepare it in the full review. Tuone itakuwa aje wase, guys. So it's a wrap from us, guys, here at TechEd. A peace.